The thing that we really aspire to constantly is quality.
Did Joe Biden pardon all the Star Wars fans before he left the Oval Office? Did Donald Trump sign an executive order to make Star Wars great again? Did George Lucas threaten to dump all his Disney shares? What on earth is happening?
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together.
Multiple articles in Kathleen Kennedy's Hollywood Rags indicate retirement.
Let the joyous news be spread, the wicked old witch at last is dead.
Can we trust these reports? As studio president, Kennedy survived the sequel trilogy, Solo, The Book of Boba Fett, Kenobi, Willow, Ahsoka, Geriatric Jones and the Dial of Dysentery, and, of course, The Acolyte.
I wouldn't want somebody tracing my steps, pointing out all the mistakes I was making.
Indeed, Kennedy is undead. Why would she step down now?
If so powerful you are, why leave?
Will she actually step down now?
It is with great reluctance that I have agreed to this calling.
Speculation abounds. I've encountered many theories, including a retire or fire ultimatum from Bob Iger's Disney. Has the mouse rediscovered the profit motive, like a capitalist fever dream in the mind of an ailing AOC? I think so, but it's unlike Disney's progressive leaders to betray a kindred spirit. Some postulated a feud between Iger and Kennedy that culminated with Iger in the role of Dick Cheney on a hunting trip. Pause. I'll update the previous joke. That culminated with Iger as a stand-in for Alec Baldwin during a who fetched coffee for Steven Spielberg. But after failing more often than the Seattle Mariners, Kennedy appeared untouchable.
You must be prepared to go all the way, because they won't give up the fight.
Some suggested genuine desire for R&R following a tumultuous era as president. If she didn't resign in the wake of the sequel trilogy and Geriatric Jones, what would oblige her to ever relinquish control?
That the power of Christ compels you!
72 is an advanced age for such a dynamic leadership position. Lucas sold his businesses in 2012 when he was 3 years younger than Kennedy. To succeed, the studio president must wear many hats: producer, writer, showrunner, financier, spokesperson, etc. But when did Kennedy succeed, you ask? A fair question. She aspired to wear all the hats, but in the end, her head was too big to fit any of them. Did Lucas's bill of sale include a take backsies clause?
We stand here amidst my achievement, not yours!
Some invented a power struggle inside the organization, with Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and Kathleen Kennedy as rivals. Some declared fatigue with her girl power agenda, as evidenced by declining viewership and sales. In other words, public opinion doomed her.
Impressive. Every word in that sentence was wrong.
I wish common sense influenced the filmmaking industry. I present Emilia Perez as Exhibit A, and I present The Acolyte as Exhibit B. Consideration for consumers would have avoided or shortened the dark times that began in the 20-teens. With most recent big-budget movies flopping harder than LeBron James, a degree of fiscal responsibility seemed inevitable. Millionaire activist is still an oxymoron. But I've noticed a slight bend of the knee to contemplate popular content in the past quarter. I'm certain it has nothing to do with the nation's political climate. Perhaps Kennedy was finally held accountable for the bottom line. Whatever the case may be, the reports of Kennedy's exit come from reliable sources in light of their long-standing relationships with her: The Hollywood Reporter, Variety, Vanity Fair. These rags shilled for her until last year, when they adopted a more diplomatic approach.
My eyes aren't glistening with the ghost of my past.
The journalistic shift might have foreshadowed her upcoming departure. Fans, celebrate the news. But remember, Kennedy hasn't confirmed her egress, and Disney owns Star Wars. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
I need your help, son.
Check out Galactic Initiative for all things Star Wars.
Galactic Initiative. licensed or endorsed by Lucasfilm Limited. The name Star Wars and all related materials are registered trademarks of Lucasfilm Limited, a subsidiary of the Walt Disney Company, while the rights reserved. Galactic Initiative is a registered trademark, and other product and company names are trademarks of their respective holders. Use does not imply affiliation or endorsement.